Alright, what's up YouTube? Update video. It's not the video you're looking for. If you're looking for the video of the F-150 on the dyno. Well, let me tell you a little story. I went today to get the truck tuned. And got to my tuner. Got the wide man hooked up. We made a couple little passes up on the street, not wide open, just tuning passes, getting her narrowed in, getting her line, kind of close before we go to wide open. Before we, because the plan was to get it lined out, get it close, then strap to the dyno and see what kind of power we're gonna make. So my whole fear the whole time was, are my factory decap fuel injectors gonna keep up? Is that, fuel pump I got from work off a old fuel center unit. It was off a car that makes around 450, 500, but the fuel level gauge is messed up. You can't buy them separate, so the customer bought a whole new unit. I took the old pump, put it in his truck, because I never intended to put boost on it. I ain't gonna lie, never intended to boost it, never intended to spray it. Well, when you get outran once or twice, you gotta change a few things up. So we go get truck tune today. Tuner's with me. We're just driving up down, getting drivability. Lean on it pretty hard, getting that close. He's like, all right, man, air fuel's looking great. We're not detonating. We're pulling good timing. Fuel's coming in great. Let's stand on it. So we stood on it, and first problem we run into was it didn't build enough boost. It was only getting to 5 pounds and then stopping. Just dead stop. 5 pounds, bam, stopped. So I was like, alright, gotta be something going on. So I was thinking, well, maybe my blow off is starting to open up and bleed off boost. Well, that wasn't the problem. So I'll go back to the wastegate. That was the problem. The spring was too light, So we worked on that. We got into the main street right in front of the shop, and we stood on it. And man, did this son of a gun come alive. I mean, I've never felt the truck run like that before. I had stuff sitting on the dash, detachable face radio, which I didn't, he doesn't like my music, so I just had the radio off because we're worried about tune, not the radio. The face of the radio flew off and hit the seat. This truck just, I'm not lying, this truck boogied in fast. So he's like, all right, woo, we're on the right path. We're both grinning, we're both laughing like, son of a gun. We just found something in this truck. So we went down the road. We made a couple more a couple more wide open jaunts. Everything's looking great. AFRs, our air fuel ratio is around 11.5, 11.6. I'm cool with that. He's cool with that. There's no detonation. Boost is only hitting about 11 pounds. Yeah, we got this thing dialed in. Let's go strap to a dyno and see what kind of power it puts down. So we get back to the shop, pull it in, and then it hit us. We were looking, and it's like, oh man, this ain't good. And it's not the tuner's fault, it's my fault. Let me show you this. Whew. Let's go ahead and crank this thing up, make sure it's in park. You might have heard it. Right there. She's hurt. This was no doubt. That was no doubt this guy's fault right here. From the get-go. What I should have done when I had this engine on a stand, when it would have been super easy, pulled the heads, popped the pistons, gapped them. But I didn't, because I said, what? We're not ever going to spray it. We're not ever going to turbo it. It's just going to be a daily driver. That was my fault. There ain't a doubt in my mind, the ring ends touched. We built boost, made a bunch of power, and they touched. And I ain't gonna lie, this thing made some freaking power. We were on the feeder road. He's like, hey, let's just get it rolling about 15, because it's 406, he won't stand out from dead stop. we nailed this thing, and man, it took off like a turd. And then it hit about 4,500 RPM, and how much boost hit? All of it. And the truck just smoked the tires. Grabbed second gear, still smoking the tires. We're running about 85, 90, just about to grab third, still smoking the freaking tires. And he is just like, oh my God, dude, you've got a sleeper, you've got a murdering truck on the street. Then we got back to the shop and we saw all the blow-by. It's, you know, am I upset? I'm upset myself for not doing this right from the get-go. My advice to you, if you're doing this, plan ahead. Are you going to spray it? Probably not. Is a little extra ring gap going to hurt? Not at all. Put the ring gap in it. Do it right from the get-go. So when you do get a killer truck put together, you're not having to rip the engine back out to find out what cylinder you hurt and repair it. So, sorry I couldn't get y'all on the dyno, video. We didn't make it that far. But man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be able to sleep at night, because man, now I know how fast this freaking truck is gonna be. I cannot wait to get this motor out, get it built right, and have a lot of freaking fun. So, thanks for watching YouTube. Questions, comments, hit me up. I'm not at all disappointed with the setup, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna sleep at night, because now I know how this truck's gonna run when it's done. Oh my God, some people are in for some hurt feelings. So until next time, YouTube, I'm gonna get this part. When I get tore apart, I'm gonna come back at y'all, show y'all what happened, so we can figure out what really happened. I'm sure it's just the rings touched. Get it built right. Man, we're gonna go for some rides in the future. Y'all keep up with me. Thanks for sticking with the channel. I'll see you next time, YouTube.